Good evening, social media family. This is my second video of the night, and the reason why I'm doing this second video of the night because when I posted about a couple of weeks ago, I did do my birthday scent, and I wanted to talk about something, a personal commentary on a fragrance house that I have been talking about for a while. And I did mention in that video that I will not be purchasing any more fragrances from this particular house, and I wanted to share my opinion of why I'm not doing that. Again, thank you so much for following my channel and subscribing to my channel. I will disable the comments on here because this is like nothing negative towards the fragrance house. Maybe I should leave the comments on because things that I have been saying from this particular fragrance house as of late, it's very alarming, but it also kind of highlights the use of possibly hiring and delegating some job duties as the company grows. And the company that I'm talking about today is from the House of Harmony. Now, when I did do that video a couple of weeks ago, I'm not going to speak ill regard towards this company because the owner, he's a real sweet gentleman. As of late, particularly within the last 6 months or so, he has been facing a large amount of backlash from the fragrance community, specifically on TikTok. And it has affected him in so many ways. I've been observing because I've been a loyal member of the Harmony Kingdom since the beginning, and what I've noticed from this fragrance house of some things that it's gonna make me take a step back and just observe and see how he handles these challenges that he is facing now. Like I said, maybe 6 to 8 months ago, he had experienced a backlash in regards to his vanilla line. He has several fragrances from his vanilla line, and people were excited about the fragrance line because not too many companies will focus specifically on vanilla and has a line that caters to the note of vanilla. So many people were impressed with the fact he was able to come up with the fragrances that he came up with. Don't know which one in particular, but I know one fragrance in particular, it was off-putting to several people. They expressed things to him. Allegedly, there were things that was said on TikTok. I'm not going to go into details on that, but he is now facing the challenges of trying to focus on things for the customer in need. I've observed him making perfumes, and I'm speaking of True Noel. He is a one-man band. He creates the fragrances, he packages them, he's doing the marketing. Everything he's doing is on his own. Now, as a member of a family, sometimes, things are taken quite a step back just to see and observe, because sometimes observing is just as important as everything else. And what I have noticed with this particular fragrance house, the company is very new. It is less than 5 years old. And how many fragrances do he have in his collection? As I last counted, I want to say it was close to 40. And to me, that is very alarming, because for any fragrance house, and I've been seeing some newer black owned fragrance houses coming into the light. They're not cranking out those fragrances like he is, and he has a very creative mind. He expresses his love of fragrance and history, combines them into one, which is a beautiful concept, because there has been one fragrance in particular, which is Athena. I love. Now, with that being said, I purchased a fragrance from his vanilla line, and which was Vanilla X Coffee, because I'm a coffee drinker. However, I've toned down my drinking coffee since I'm transitioning into menopause, and I'm only drinking 1 cup a day. Ooh, it's hard. But if I want to get that vibe of coffee throughout the day, I would spray Vanilla X Coffee. So I don't have a problem with the fragrance. What my issue is more customer service based, because he had a major sale, I want to say back in November, maybe. I may be wrong, but I think it's November. And a lot of people purchased the fragrances. Now, I did not get my fragrance from him until, I want to say, late February, early March, which I thought was way too long. I was, surprised, because, like I said, I do. I'm part of the kingdom, so I would think, he would get those fragrances out, because the orders was coming in as fast as they were coming in, as fast as he was trying to kick them out. And once I received my package, which, I'm a patient woman. I've learned to be very patient over the years. He only offered 20% coupon, which I thought that was just crazy, because we still have to pay for shipping if we do order a fragrance from him, because shipping is, I want to say, $10.80, maybe between 10 and let's just round it up, $11 to like $15, depending on what your order is. And for 20% off, but then you still have to pay for shipping and handling, to me, it wasn't worth it. And what I noticed, like at the time when the order was placed, and then he was continuously doing live shows, which he's showing how to make fragrances. Now, while all of this was going on, he's bringing up the idea of new fragrances that he's putting in his collection for the upcoming year, which I thought was kind of off, because, like I said, not too many fragrance houses create fragrances that fast. And yes, as of late, perfume houses are creating a lot of flankers, and they're kicking them out. But what I noticed specifically with the House of Harmony, the fragrances is coming out super fast, and he is a one-man show. Like I said, he's creating the fragrance, he's packaging, his marketing, he's doing everything on his own, which sometimes it's a good thing, but other times it could be extremely bad, especially when you're kicking in large orders coming in. So, as I'm saying this video, if he does get a chance to watch it, you're going to have to delegate. You're going to have to hire somebody that you completely trust and understand the concept behind your fragrance house, and delegate. You may need just two people who's willing to work with you. Now, I know that will be a challenge because everybody wants to get paid, but if you have people who you truly love and trust in your community that's willing to help you while you're there, try to see if you can reach out to them to see if they can help you, because doing everything on your own, things get lost in the shuffle. Like I said, as I went through watching the video, and he create online feeds, and he's telling you, well, I'm gonna create about 3 new vanilla fragrances, and I'm thinking, like, you already got 5 in your line, and he's creating 3 more. And I think now the line has grown from, like, I want to say from 8 to 12. I may be wrong, but just that alone, just on, and it's on the note of vanilla, which is not bad, but you've got 12 fragrances just off of the vanilla line. That's extremely fast. That is very alarming, because as a business, you have to think about the quality, the control of how your product is being processed throughout the whole deal, and then sending them out for the customer to eventually review. Now, like I said, I am not speaking ill regard towards his fragrances. I love his fragrances. But it was my experience at the time when I last made a purchase from him during his major sale for this particular fragrance under the vanilla line. Since then, he has created more fragrances, reformulated some, and then took some off of the site. But as from what I remember, and I may be wrong, he is approaching 40 fragrances, and this fragrance house is very new. And that is very alarming, because as a business, when you jump that fast, even though the demand is there, yeah, but everybody loves vanilla. I like vanilla, but I like it very subtle, not super sweet, but I like it a subtle sweetness. And so my nose palette is beginning to change, and I've noticed, like, I'm not picking up those sugary sweet fragrances, but it's something that really needs to be considered in the future as this business continues to grow. So I will probably leave the comments up. I'm sure somebody may send it to him, but as a business major, me and him, we talked in the past, and like I said, his fragrances is spot on, but it was the experience of me after I made the purchase is what I was not happy with. So, and just on that reason alone, it will be a while before I make another purchase with Harmony Fragrances. Now, on TikTok, I know people were very vocal about his fragrances, what they represent, what he represents, and I'm not going to comment on that, because those were people's feelings and experiences when dealing with him and his fragrances. I am just speaking on my experience when I purchased this particular fragrance from the vanilla line. But I will continue to support him from afar. I will continue to I will continue to share what my experiences is with those fragrances, because they are amazing fragrances in my opinion. They are some of the most unique fragrances I have ever experienced, and maybe because I tried them first before I started exploring other fragrances, it is still kicking my curiosity of fragrances in general, and that's what started me on that ride. So with that being said, if you're watching Trill, I love you. You're like a little brother to me, and I'm so proud of the family that you're growing. But your business, you need to hire and delegate. Hire somebody who can help you take your vision afar, because it's very much possible. And then you need to hire somebody who you trust, who you can help. Delegate. That will play a major role on whether or not your business will continue to flourish. That's all that I want to say. Like I said, I'm not going to speak ill regard. This is something that has been in my spirit for a while. Like I said, I will continue to support him from afar, but as of purchasing another fragrance, I don't think I'm going to do it at this moment. Doesn't mean I may not do it in the future, but right now, no, I'm not going to purchase another fragrance from him. So that's going to be my spill. Thank you so much to everyone who has shared and liked my videos. I just uploaded another video just of what I wore this weekend. Mentioned a couple of ladies on at the beginning of my video just to shout them out, because like I said, those ladies are so amazing, and I'm in that range with both of them actually, but one that focuses on fashion and being fabulous. I actually looked at it and thought, oh, I didn't have a couple of things in my collection. So I've been following them both, so that way I can try to get a little couple of pieces in my repertoire that I probably do need in my closet. But I needed to bring out this video out because I said earlier I would bring it out and I didn't, because when I watched it, I didn't like it. So now I've kind of taken a step back. I turned down the TV noise so that way I can fully able to share my experience and my opinion of why I will not purchase another Harmony fragrance. So I will still support the Kingdom no matter what, because his fragrances are very on guard. They're unique and they're fabulous, but delegate, 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 and hire somebody. So that's all that I have. Thank you so much again, and I look forward to talking to you again. Like I said, this is my personal opinion. This is not the opinion of other people. This is just based off of my experience. And enjoy the rest of your night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be a blessing in your community. And I will touch bases with you soon on another Perfume Talk. Take care. Have a good one.